Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Volunteers will put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kent State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
Going up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Handoff from the gun. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Golden Flashes come to the line in the hurry-up. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moffitt. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll line up for a second down play.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
The Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the right. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Off play action. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Golden Flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. The Volunteers offense will have its first possession of the game. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up. So you can't tiptoe. You got to be aggressive and run in there. But this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
And I love safeties that make receivers think. Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field, and you better think twice about catching that football.
Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Now the play fake. Trying to get to it. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Catch in the middle, it's Nimrod. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Finds his man, it's Selden. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Volunteers moving quickly to the line.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
A lot of urgency for this offense. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He's going to pass. Flips it out in the flat. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19. Up-tempo for the offense. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
He did a really good job on 3rd down, knowing where the sticks were, making sure he got past it. Listen, quarterbacks can get hit near the goal line punching in. On 3rd down, those are those situations where it's okay to put the quarterback's body on that.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. The Golden Flashes are in the hurry up.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
Man, you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the golden flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3. Ball's at the 14. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Kent State!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Cincinnati looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you, too. This is an offense that doesn't really have to throw the football to win games. They can run it. They can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed and skill set.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. He's up to 51 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Looking to move it through the air. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They'll run the screen. Nice move to keep running. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Vols will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He looks that one in nicely. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. You don't have to make things complicated, you seize zone, you throw the hitch, you pick up some positive yardage.
Yes, Reese, that's easy when my guy's really fast and quick. Those guys in the slot, get it to them after the catch is their specialty, can make some magic happen.
On second down, wants to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The golden flashes, headed quickly to the line. On third down, going up top. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. Tackled, but he has a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He'll pull it on the read. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Safe completion on the screen. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Vols will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you... Oh, it's a fumble! Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. The give on the inside. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo. He'll run it again. Relying on that running game as they threaten to pick up a 4 down to the 13. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Volunteers have their offense in high gear. They'll put the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee! Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They didn't have to cover a ton of ground, moving at 33 yards. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
It's caught. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Line gets set, 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. He now has 56 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Right down the middle. Connection to the right. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Rides to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And the Golden Flashes want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Texas A&M overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from College Station, these Aggies got to be thrilled with this result. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play.
He's off to the races. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The give to the tailback. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Vols decide to punt it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Man, how comforting is it to know. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Hines is back in the middle. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it from the gun. Discards a man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Matthews. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. He's looking to throw it. A strike downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. After moving the sticks with the pass, here we are on 1st down. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Working the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights, it's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, and he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Vols want to move quickly.
Well, they execute the in route. And how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? The aerial assault continues. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Volunteers are rolling down the field. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. From the gun, the running back has it. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Had to get rid of it quickly. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Caught over the middle. It's Moffitt. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver shows motion. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. On target. At midfield, continues to fight for yards. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Fires to the right. He's got it. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Snap in the shotgun. Feeling some heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, a statement run in the red zone to the 13. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Field goal is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Colorado is going to enjoy the trip back to Boulder after a rock-solid performance. and you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there at Folsom Field, and suddenly it's quite the resume. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Volunteers in the hurry up.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of...
Oh, look out on the right. 10. Touchdown ball. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Another incompletion on third down. The Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's... He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. Touchdown, Volunteers! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And the Golden Flashes racing to the line in the hurry up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Hand off from the shotgun. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
This defense has a 3-possession lead at this point. You're seeing how dominant they are up front. They've done such a good job recruiting D linemen, linebackers, guys that can blitz. They've got speed. They've found guys in the portal. They've recruited guys out of high school, and they are just eating right now.
The Golden Flashes will punt this one away. On the move, it's Matthews. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Trying the left side.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. It's caught downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Sweet cut there. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. On the ground. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. They'll try to power it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Trying to slam in. And he'll be brought down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Distance not the problem here. The angle is a little tricky. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Tosses it incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Selden. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Vols trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Michael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Floating away. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
And how about the complementary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football game.
They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. He's going for it all. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
And the golden flashes are flying down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Hauls it in.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Now improvising. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Moffitt. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. They'll go to the air. Buys a little time. And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out, and it's going to be a first down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Leaves it with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Vols with the 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just learned how to walk. It's funny, guys, you know, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take care, fixing up and cleaning up some of these mistakes, but no doubt, lots to play for moving forward. Can't wait to see what happens next week.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.